Hello, it is September 15th, 2025. These are the cards I pulled out on the 13th, Saturday night, a little before midnight. I'm going to do a little timeline of what happened before I pulled these cards out. I'm trying to be a little organized in my brain and not scatter around, so let me do a timeline. I'm going to put timestamps below somewhere. You could skip to the part where I get to these cards or whatever. Yeah, before the timeline, let me say, so I will get through to these cards. I may at the end pull 3 cards from the Lemurian Starchild. And after this video, I may put like a tarot video because I've been hearing, I've been seeing, I watch other readers, like them pulling out the Tower card a lot, the Emperor, Empress, maybe the Ace of Swords, I thought I'd maybe have my own. I'm not great at doing tarot readings, but, just see what cards we get. So, going to what happened. Okay, so I made a video. This is the last reading, right? I thought it was a really good reading. Not that I make great reading videos, but the cards are really good. Let me just go through them. So the last video, this is the spread. The air card, connect, breath, healing chaos, Neptune, Venus, conjunction, transformation, and oneness. Was feeling really good about that. I posted that video, and shortly after, a video shows up in my feed from a channel named Journey of Love. She had a video. I think she actually uploaded a little before I uploaded mine. She had a video for the Divine Feminine. And so many synchronicities just in that one video. She was talking about like the spinning, and I said the book was talking about like spinning. She was talking about like 2 coming together to like a point. Something with 3. She was like, there's somebody, like even the last card she pulled out in the video was called 3 to 1. And I was talking about like, there's something with Trinity. I was like, okay, there's something with like 2 energies, like some sort of duality coming together, and Trinity, right? I'm trying to think like what else she said. She did mention Lion, and I pulled out 2 Lion cards after watching that video. I just want to say I do have my shuffle videos saved, so if anyone, because I feel like some may think I'm like just selecting cards to like go with others or like try to make it into a synchronicity. I thought I mentioned that. I can't remember right now. I think I'm gonna rewatch that video and like so I was like blown away, like whoa, right? And then later that night I pulled these cards. I made the video that I'm not gonna post. Was tired, I went to bed. Next day, another synchronicity. I thought because I was talking about like maybe like with that spread and the previous spread, like we're talking about like the harmonic convergence or something, or going back to that time, or there's something like with the geometry or something, or planets fitting to that time maybe. I typed harmonic convergence in the YouTube search, and like maybe like 2 videos down, it showed someone doing the thumbnail, oracle cards, and I clicked on that video. Harmonic convergence was in the title of the video, And yeah, I noticed right away, like, hey, I'm subscribed with this guy. He only has like 1,700 subscribers, so he's not a really big YouTuber. I happen to be one of them that's subscribed. So it's like, oh, yeah, I like how this guy does his readings. Like, there's something to him. And then, yeah, in his videos, there were like synchronicities too. And I was like, whoa. I got excited and I made a short clip, like showing the cards and saying, like, I don't know what I said. Like, there's a lot I want to tell you. Da, 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 da. And then, yeah, I put his video and her video, Journey of Love, and his channel name is Jordy's Tarot, Jordy, Jordy's Tarot. I put those two videos in the playlist I started titled September 2025 if you want to, yeah. So, and then also on the harmonic convergence, I was like kind of like trying to see if there was like something in the intro about it, because I thought this book mentioned it somewhere, but I just went to the end and saw that Leanne here had a spiritual awakening during the harmonic convergence in the late 1980s. I don't really know anything about it. I just know it was like a big time for spiritual people. Oh, and if you want to know, like, well, I'll just say it right now, like how I came to it is like just because I watched someone else's video, Rock Costado with the mystical spiral, and he like said 3 rings, and in my brain it was like ding ding ding, like 3 rings. What about 3 rings? And maybe I'll go back to that part because I wasn't like fully paying attention. A lot of times I'll put stuff like, and it's kind of like I'm listening. I'm not like fully listening. I may be like cleaning or doing something, and then I'll just kind of get the gist of things. Or anyways, I don't know. That went ding 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 in my mind, and he was talking about the harmonics convergence. I don't even know if it fully had, but I mean there was other things, like he showed pictures of a supernova that looked like, reminded me of one of the cards they pulled. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm like drifting off. Okay, so timeline. So yeah, I pulled the cards, I watched her video, the next morning I watched his video, and then I made a short clip, and then I after that I got to this point. Retreat. I didn't come back to this. That was in the morning. I didn't come back to this until just a little bit ago this morning. So the whole day I didn't read the books. I didn't come back to the desk. I didn't, whatever. Not until now. So here we are. And then I finally, like, because that night I just skim read real fast. Like, I wasn't really, you know, like really seeing what was here. So I went through the books a little bit ago, and I kind of see, like, I don't know, maybe what I went through was what the collective went through, possibly, because I feel like we got to like some high point here, and then like for myself I just dropped down, and it's just I can't like pinpoint to one thing. I'm like, maybe it was like one video made me a little down, like I don't really know. It's just, and it's strange because I feel like I haven't felt like that low. I wasn't like super low, but I haven't felt, I feel like I haven't been, I mean, still like, you know, healing this and that, but like it's just like questioning, I don't know. So I went through the books, and I see something with that, with these cards. I brought this card out because it these 2 cards reminded me of this card, right? I guess I could put a timestamp right now for this time, going over the cards right now. I'm like, no, I don't know what to say. Yeah, there's a lot about like coming to yourself, observing, you know, like retreating if you have to, like being more aware of like what you're doing. So, okay, maybe I'll jump into this card first, because I think this card will say a lot right away. So this is from this Mana cards, The Power of Hawaiian Wisdom. So this is the light and darkness card, the conscious, unconscious. So Pao right here is the unconscious, and then Ao, I'm not sure if I'm saying right, is the conscious, right? There's only 5 cards in this deck that have reversals, and so I got one of the 5 cards, and we happen to have it on Ao. So right when I was pulling the cards, when I got to this card, I was like, oh wow, look, 2 rainbows. And yeah, I didn't really see the tie-in until like just a little bit ago. I didn't, because I can put this card and say this is a conscious, this is unconscious, and then also with this, because each card is either one of these has one of these 4 symbols, right? And so for this card, we have positive association, strength, fullness, accord, and then for this card, this says negative association, conflict, absence, challenges. So I kind of took it like that, like the light and darkness, right? Yeah, so I just feel like maybe the collective like went into this area, or maybe I think it was Carrie K. Like I just put her video on the playlist talking something about that. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, and then these 2 cards with this card, because this card was talking about there being 20 triangles to make this, and then I'm like, oh, there's triangle. I counted there's 18 triangles here, but if I make this top part 1 triangle and this another, that's 20, right? Okay, like why does that matter? But then it gets weirder, because when this card reminded me of the diagram in the book. It looked like the flower of life, like where seeds or something connected. And then it also fits because this card is a receptive water card, and this card, they look like corals or whatever. It looks like a water card, right? And then even in the description, it says it's something about receptive. So let me show what it says for evolution. It's from the Illuminated Earth Oracle. So for evolution here, yeah, we are continually evolving toward our highest purpose. The process is a gradual one as we develop the branches of receptivity to the spiritual knowledge available to us. Be gentle witness to your budding process. The witness, observing, being gentle. Yeah. And then let me show you what it says for structure. And for structure, strong organization and arrangement are key elements to the success of complex organisms as well as human-made systems. Examine the structures you have in place to keep the complexities of life running smoothly. Create solid foundations and appropriate boundaries where they are needed. And I don't know why, that reminds me of the Empress, and I was seeing Empress as chaos, and then the Emperor is like structure, and you know, like the walls like keeping it together. Which would, like, if you put like kind of like a divine feminine and masculine to it, like it coming, yeah. And let me go to retreat. So yeah, consider a temporary withdrawal from the normal routine, allowing ourselves to step away from habitual activity and turn our attention toward self-care and quiet contemplation are imperative, I don't know, I can't say words, to staying healthy in all aspects of life. Practice solitude or join with community, depending on what nourishes you most. imperative. Yeah, which made me think of this card here. I'll get to these three. So all three of these like fit together, right? And this, I took these, this one and this one is like, yeah, also with like senses and nature. One of the books said something, individuality. I'll get there. Spiritual union. So this is the only card that really like seemed to connect to the last reading, because yeah, connection, and then this card here is spiritual union, balance, and integration. Oh yeah, so maybe I should have said, so this to me is like the update number 2, and then the video prior, anyways, so a lot of times my readings, like I will do one reading and it'll somehow connect to that reading, and then that reading will connect to the next reading. Like it's just a continuous story. But right now I kind of feel like, oh, we got to that high point, and then we like, whew, some of us, or like we need to become more aware of those aspects, and then yeah. Let me get to this one. I got a sense after reading this, like more of the kind of like when it, I want to say like a being, like a certain aspect, like coming to light, and like kind of like the Fool card, like just like oh, like sensing, and I don't know how to explain it, but after reading this one, it gave me that, especially the last part, it gave me that like sense, like you're just coming out and you're noticing things you didn't notice before, and then you're just, you know, like quiet, and you know what I mean? I don't know. So let me get to that one next. It's been 17 minutes. Okay, I don't think I'm doing so bad. Well, that's the first card. Is that a hawk? Because it's just the eagle, and then someone was showing their Ace of Swords with the eagle, then they can like see things clearly from above. And also with the tower, did I mention I was seeing people pull it? I think I did. Tower card. Like there's something about falling. I did pull out the Fortitude card. It said something like, I don't know. It just well, I mean, I feel like yesterday I fell. There's one person that said something like fall before you're pushed or something, and then but my card said like don't fall before you're pushed. Or wait, did I just say the same thing? I don't know, but like that's something I need to like contemplate on. Like, what does that mean? Like mine, I feel like more like you're like if you're shoved into a situation, you're ready to take the challenge, and then like the other view is more like just dive in before you're pushed. And then there's a whole thing before about like I was thinking, what was it like should you be prepared for something, or like expect the unexpected? I don't know. Something with that I don't know. So I was just asking if that was like an eagle. It looks more like a hawk. It's not a card I pulled. I don't know why. So I thought maybe. So the card over here on the side, we have it on the owl. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. One of the 5 cards that has a reversal. I already said that, right? Yeah, respectively, night and day, activity and repose, sleep and wakefulness. So we got this side, owl side up, time of activity. Oh, there's an individuality, which I pulled out that card. And consciousness, light emerges from darkness. Pay close attention to things in your life. How do you organize your life? What is your daily routine? What discipline do you practice? I just got a thing saying my battery's low. Do you see things as they are? Are there any behaviors you engage in that keep you floundering through life in a stupor? How do you pretend you're... Yeah. Yeah, it's just saying to observe. Yeah. Someone told me this before, and it made me think of what they said. When you are eating, stop chewing and allow yourself to really taste the food. Like, turn off the TV, like, stop watching YouTube videos, whatever, and just sit there and eat your food. Taste it, chew, you know? Yeah. So, that card fitting in with these two cards. And then it said this card here. So let me just get to these two. Since I already went to that, let's get to this. So we have Sight. That's not the deck. Or book, not deck. Sight. This one, yeah, this is the term eagle eye is rooted in the truth of this creature's remarkable range of vision, as much as 8 times sharper than our own. Taken on another level, this card can suggest our ability to see, or in reverse, inability or unwillingness to see, such as tuning a blind eye. There's that card. And then the next card, Observation, number 24. Ability to see the future and obtain things that would normally be out of reach. Here, the observation of things empowered examine to identify individual objects, to be an eyewitness, curiosity, in reverse, the lack of curiosity or the overabundance of it. Yeah, I mean, this one's saying like what you could do like fits in really well with this, right? And since, let's end the bottom row, the Union card. It's just this little thing here. What is it? Why can't... I'm like, why am I looking over here? And like, it's okay. Coming together as one, finding harmony and deep connection, love, partnership, cherish what you have. Cherish. Made me think of this lady. Cherish. Let me get to these two cards. This is just real fast. So we got... Oh yeah, so did I mention already that Journey of... She did pull out a Lion card. And I pulled these cards after I watched her video. Oh, yeah, I don't want you thinking like I pulled these cards out to like fit in with her video. Like I said, I have my shuffle videos as proof, but I really don't know what the Lions... I can tell you that with the 3-eye atlas, there's this one video, there's many views, like saying it's the Lyrans. I don't know if it connects to that. Initially, I don't really want to give my opinion right now, but I mean, what she was saying in the video was like positive, like, you know, don't give in to fear or negative this or that, or like it would be nice like if it's, but I don't. I do think, like, I do agree, like it's bringing in like frequencies or whatever, like obviously, I mean, at the very least, like just the possibility, like what it's making people think, and like things are shifting, like just at that level. Yeah. Carrying codes and stuff, I mean, maybe, I mean, it is in our solar system that is impacting. I mean, I like astrology, you know, so, you know, at a galactic level, yeah, it's having an influence. Anyways, but what it is, and yeah. So let's get to this card. And I'll just say, touch the earth, howl at the moon, swim in the sea. It's just connecting to nature, and yeah, also getting that with this lady. And then Liana, I am saying that. Liana, strength. 14. Just real quick. I wasn't getting a whole lot with these. You know, this deck, like, I don't feel like I super connect to them. I don't know. Well, that's what I got. Okay. And every time I pull 3 cards, there usually seems to be like 1 positive or 2 positive and 1 negative. And with these 3, I'm getting him as a negative. Not saying gold is negative, but the attachment to it, or how you use it. So each one of them have like a gold ball, and I was seeing that as like knowledge or resources or something, and how each one is handling it was like him. I mean, he's, to me, yeah, last time I pulled 3, I associated one with like a spiritual person and one like with science, and then what was the other one? Like just full of fear and not like just sitting back, not gaining knowledge, not like going in spirituality, science, or just like hiding out, kind of like, you know, this retreat. But yeah, so in this reading, he would be more like the scientist, like cherishing. That's what I got. Like she did not no, she was cherished. What's the word? Yeah, I guess that's the word. I'm trying to think. Like he has this and is my brain. I don't know what the word is, but I mean, you could kind of like, he's handling it with care, and I can't think of the word right now. For some reason, my brain is right, knowledge, or like I said, knowledge, resources, whatever, right? And then this guy has a tight hold on it, being selfish. Yeah, this is selfish, and this is selfless. And then she is using the land, nature, whatever. Like she doesn't take more than she needs, and she's sharing it with people, right? She's watching where she's going. She doesn't take more than she needs. Yeah. Let me get to the book. So nitrogen. I feel like I didn't really explain. I feel like I could have like said that like way better than I just did. But it is what it is. 27 minutes long. Ooh. Abundance, generosity, joyfulness, giving, essential, reciprocation. Can you say that? Reciprocation. Under the radiant whispers to the land, capable of creating a banquet from thin air to feed our hunger. Magic makes most plenitude of bodies and soul. There's that if you want to read it. We'll get to gold. The next card is gold. Temptation, greed, divinity, enchanter, demigod, ruler. Releasing our consuming embrace restores a gentler union with this life-affirming creation and allows a true emergence into the shining dawn from which it came. Gentle. Was there one of these cards saying to be gentle? And then hafnium. Not sure if I'm saying that right. This dude here. Incorruptible, contemplation, guidance, accomplishment. Ability to resist corruption to a remarkable degree. I'm reading this to myself. Is a lone emanation, carefully partitioning combustible factors through integrities, practical magic. There's that if you want to read it. Yeah, maybe I'll make another video because that probably sucked. But and then I'm gonna shuffle. I'm probably gonna lay these out again if this video sucks. But I said I would pull 3, didn't I? I don't know. I've done so many retakes. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Or what I've said, haven't said. And I'm gonna do 3 from this and see what I get. And this is gonna be the shuffling part of it. And if this video sucks, you won't see the shuffling. But here we go. I honestly kind of want one of the Trinity cards. The Ether. Was it the Ether and Matter? I haven't pulled that card yet. Aw, depths of love. How sweet. Let's see what we get. Cosmic Heart Source. Arise. Flow. And you can see, like, yeah, arise, cosmic heart source. "119, flow." I was talking about the river, like, don't fight, like, just real fast. So source is the very first card of the deck. Arise with the butterfly is a, where is it? Am I blind? Page 23? Is that the first? I didn't even notice this part up here. I thought it was just these. Okay, maybe it isn't the first. And then flow is another source card, 9. So, actually, maybe I had it wrong. This is the first card, and this is the first. So is this the very, very, very first card, or at least the first card in the book? It is. Wow. Know and flow as the love you are. Bliss, knowing yourself as love. Flow. We did get the flow card. Surrender, embracing, and expressing your truth. There's truth again. Ecstasy, bliss. I'm not gonna, maybe I'll, let's go to Cosmic Heart. So, wait, was that the very first card? Arise, Lemurian. Yeah. Yeah, because there's just one for that. And then I'm going to go right into the next card we have here. Cosmic Heart Source. Color white. Okay. Oneness, creation. Oh, didn't I get oneness? Yeah, oneness. Oneness. It doesn't say that on this card, though. I did get the pocket. These are the pocket size, but they're like, they're not like pocket, you know what I mean? But I think the big cards, it probably says that source of all, true home, just be, heart connection. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I just wanted to. And then flow, the 9th source card. Release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness, non-attachment, go beyond identity. But we got an individuality card. Oops, that's sight. Well, I mean, everybody, you know, on this physical has to, you know what I mean? But I mean, in a different, to go beyond. Yeah. All right. Yep. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching.